Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and the market is kind of boring right now, but this isn't. Securitize, Ripple owns some of Securitize, by the way. We've partnered with BNY to launch the first tokenized fund with focus on AAA rated CLOs, bringing institutional grade structured credit on chain with Grove.finance as an anchor investor. And that's the same BNY Mellon that Ripple was selected to be their primary reserves custodian for RLUSD. Pretty nice. Then we've got this XRP chart is flashing bullish signals with analysts eyeing potential rally toward $3. Will momentum hold this time? We're going to find out. Now, I covered this, David Schwartz basically saying that Ripple could sell the rights to receive tokens from the XRP Escrow. And I wanted to make this point. The XRP Ripple controls in escrow has been used to beat them over the head by the entire crypto industry for the last decade. The ultimate power move would be to allow them to think that, and then one day let the world know it's optioned by other institutions and or governments, literally gutting the Ripple as centralized argument in one announcement lock in. I'm also reminded, folks, and I want to remind you, this was what Kendra Hill, the person that disappeared off social media many years ago, said that Amazon was a partnership years in the making, and said Amazon holds a stake in 5 billion XRP. So I asked the question, I wonder if Amazon has any rights to the escrow. She also said, when Amazon partnership is announced, the world will be talking about XRP. Millions of people will buy XRP on that day, so this partnership is being saved for a later date. Wouldn't that be something? Now, I can't blame Brad Combs for doing a victory lap, because for those of you listening, you have no idea the complete hell that we caught for floating the idea, having the audacity to float the idea that Ripple didn't own all of that XRP that's in escrow and that it had been pre-allocated via option contracts to other people, companies, or governments. It seemed like an adult thing for them to do that kind of thing. Well, here's Brad Combs taking the victory lap.
CEO David Schwartz confirms the company can sell rights to locked XRP in escrow. Well, oh, this is what I've believed since before I was ever in YouTube. Before I ever got into YouTube land. Ripple's chief technology officer has cleared up one of the most debated questions in the XRP community. Yes, Ripple can legally sell or transfer the rights to receive XRP that's currently locked in its escrow accounts. Nanny, nanny, boo-boo, kiss my ass. Every single one of you haters that attacked us for 7 or 8 years now can kiss my ass.
I gotta say, I love it. Okay, today at 2:30, it's 1:41 today at 2:30. There's a good chance that interest rates are going to be lowered again, but I'm not holding my breath because Jerome Powell is not a good guy from what I can tell. And even though it's needed, I'm not going to hold my breath that he's going to actually do the right thing. He's gone way too long without doing the right thing. Now, Dom from EZA makes a really good point here. Many of you have asked me for my thoughts on the Western Union Solana announcement. So here they are. Billions are cool, but trillions are cooler. While Western Union handles billions of dollars each year, Ripple is on its way to handling trillions of dollars each year. What do I mean? In the past year, Ripple has acquired 1, Hidden Road, which clears $3 trillion annually. 2, G Treasury, which powers trillions of dollars in annual payment volumes across 160 countries. 3, Rail, which is responsible for 10% of all stablecoin-based payment activity globally. And XRP sits at the center of it all, which is exactly what Brad Garlinghouse said. Because Ripple has acquired these companies, they have full control over bringing their trillions onto the XRP ledger versus partnerships that can end any time. Don't lose sight of the forest for the trees. Trillions, not billions. Man, these guys have been so good for this space. I'm going to buy those guys a beer when I see them in Vegas. Now this brings laughter to my heart. Elizabeth Warren has been out there lying to people for decades now. She lied about CZ Binance, and apparently he is going to file a defamation lawsuit against anti-crypto U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren if she does not retract her false statements. So this should be fun to watch. Then we've got this. Precious metals dealer Swiss Bullion is now accepting XRP and ETH for precious metals purchases. They mislabel it as Ripple and PR in places not clear if they use payment processor or handle wallets directly. So that's Swiss Bullion. Now we've got this. Look at this. Tether now holds $135 billion in U.S. Treasuries, ranking 17th globally ahead of South Korea. Now let's look at this for a minute, folks. These are the largest holders of U.S. Treasuries in the world. Now, think this through. I've been saying this for years now. Do you think, now first remember, Tether has an extremely shady background on its creation and the people that were involved in it. It was created offshore, just like FTX, which I also think is a government operation. But this right here, the government never went after them. The government never went after FTX until it was found to be a fraud. It was left alone. Not only was it left alone, but FTX was meeting with the CFTC, the SEC, the White House, Congress. Sam Bankman-Fried was having kisses blown to him. Tether was also left alone, just like Ethereum was left alone. What do all these have in common? Well, it's pretty obvious. But Tether, I believe, was created offshore for the purpose of being a government operation by probably 3-letter agencies. Do you think that some offshore outfit in cryptocurrency would have been left alone by the U.S. government if this was not a government and allowed to accumulate more treasuries than South Korea, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Germany, without the U.S. government cracking down on them? Come on, folks. Do you really believe that? And then we have this. This is from Black Swan Capitalist. Listen to this. This is Larry Fink.
I would say the biggest question from central banks is, what is the role of tokenization and digitization? How quickly should they think about digitizing their own currency? What does that mean for the role of the dollar? If every currency digitizes and we have, what does that mean for bank payments? What does that mean for the payment companies like MasterCard and Visa? All these are being questioned right now. I think we spend so much time talking about AI. We're not spending enough time talking about how quickly we're going to tokenize every financial asset and the opportunity we're going to have a digital wallet and moving, ETFs and other things through a digital wallet. And I think that's going to happen worldwide very rapidly. And I think most countries are ill-prepared for that and underappreciate how technology is changing that, not unlike how technology is changing AI and other things. It will be changing the technology around the plumbing of finance.
There you go, folks. And then actually, I'm going to save that. I'm going to move that, save that for the group because it's got music over it. But I did want to show you this. Max Kaiser, who hates XRP and Ripple and makes fun of Brad Garlinghouse, tweeted this out about Bitcoin. And so I fixed the photo for him and put Homeland Security on his wife's shirt. I think that's his wife. Okay, we're going to do something different in the group today than anything I've ever done since I created this channel. I'm going to show you something that I've never shown, ever. Those of you that have been around for a long time, you've heard me talk about my oldest son playing baseball since he was 7 or 8 years old. I would have him when I started this channel, I had him in the cages 3 times a week. And I would pitch 3 buckets of balls to him. I did it year round. This kid has been raised in baseball doing this for so long. But I've never shown him pitching, because now he's a JUCO pitcher. I've never shown you him pitching. But today in the group, I'm going to show you him pitching. And then I'm going to explain to you what he was doing. I'm extremely proud of him. He had a really good weekend. And I'm going to show you the highlight reel. And you'll like it. And then if any of you are college baseball coaches, you'll want to see this, because he's a diamond in the rough. Okay, we're going to go in. You can join by going to daixrp.com. That's the Patreon. If you'd rather join through YouTube, click join below any of these videos. If you'd rather join on X, hit subscribe. I'm a digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. Away we go.